Greetings, AI racing fans. We're back with our second show of the day. I am Charlie Gearhart. I am joined, as always, by the EFR Discord off-color commentators and by the YouTube chat. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Indy.
Hey Ryan, you know what would have been a great prop bet for tonight?
What?
More points. Total points in the Super Bowl or Georgia versus TCU?
Well, we've got the Super Bowl going on. It's time for our second event of the evening. We just wrapped up the ASCC West race, round 3 for that series at Stockton 99 Speedway. And now we head over to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, Ishpeming to be exact, to the Upper Michigan Speedway for the FARC Tornado Alley Tour late model opener. "23 cars are on hand at this half-mile oval.
Healthy series.
We are in the land of the pasty.
We're in washer country.
Hello, Florena. Welcome to the stream. I hope you didn't get splattered too hard.
Oh, there is a typo. It's PUTZ putts, not PUTTS. You can always fix that in post. Sorry, I should have. I didn't realize that was going to happen. My bad.
I'd honestly rather not go with the intended spelling. So, yeah.
Oh, you knew what my joke was. I was basically making a dick joke with one of the driver names then.
Yeah, rather not go with it.
Dang it!
Not this
I thought
time.
I could sneak that one under the censors. That's fine. There was like a baseball player who had that as his last name, so I was like, okay, I know of at least one real person I can use that name.
Welcome back, Snake and Barney. Yes, the FARC late model tours are kind of a retirement home for some of the OG and older low-dollar series competitors.
Not an inaccurate way to put it.
Preston Orchard-Park. Are they from Buffalo, New York, perchance?
I don't know. Ask Kansas Chaser.
Sorry, Virginia.
Oh, Xander Massey, what are you doing? I was about to talk about the 26 of Gordon Tanner, who is on top of the boards right now, but then Xander Massey did this.
No merge yet.
That's a 4X for Xander Massey right off the bat in the race
that's
sim
actually
machine.
That's 2 incidents of contact, so that's an 8X. He's got to be careful. If he gets 16, he's disqualified.
I didn't realize how abrupt that pit exit LP is, yeah.
Is that a 00 or an 8? Meant to look like an O. Okay.
On the Gatlin Downey machine, that is a 00. I love donut double zeros. This isn't the first time we've had a livery like that. I am quite fond of those. And because of this request by the person who entered it, I may have given this car the star bonus. For that reason alone.
What?
Also, he was quite rude to Gordon Tanner just there.
So I take it we did not turn on the pit road shenanigan disenabler modifier.
Better cautions.
EXE.
No, I
Yes,
still have better cautions on. I don't think I don't think that's active for the practice sessions.
Yeah. Boombox used the proper name for Better Cautions.exe challenge. Impossible.
Is it not? I could have sworn it is, because I use a lot of tracks where I double up pit stalls. Although, I haven't run practice in a while. Okay, you might be right.
That looks like a very safe gas can there.
Here's Cody Lewis in one of the Base Cadet Records sponsored machines. And here's his teammate, Caitlin Cook, in the 25.
I like that car.
Thanks. I had a couple of holographic layers that I just slapped onto there. And there's Eddie Vero going around in his new ride. He's moved up to the FARC late models with Focus Autosports after winning the FARC Truck Series title. He will forever be the last FARC Truck Series champion. The AST Voltron Super Trucks ultimately won the Midwest Short Track Truck Series wars.
In the 8A car,
I was gonna say though, I was saying I like the 25 cars because it's rainbow colors and rainbow means gay.
Vero also won this race last year. This race was a FARC Trucks race last year, 2019, whatever.
roller derby car, roller derby car, roller derby car.
Yep, Mindy Gunn, car 35, the Lynx sponsored machine. Mindy Gunn is a roller derby team captain. She's entered this car under her team name, the Mintberry Berserkers. They bought this car from the Arnold Pine Racing team. Mindy Gunn, one of Mindy Gunn's teammates on the Mintberry Berserkers, one Nikki Brillon, sister of Taylor Brillon. So that's where the Arnold Pine connection comes from.
The much safer career choice.
And now, if you were wondering whatever happened to Taylor Brillon after she left the ASCC, now you know. No, Nikki Brillon, pardon. Wrong one.
I thought that was Nikki Taylor was the Danica knockoff.
No, that was
Nikki Curtis.
Nikki Curtis.
She should randomly appear in some series as like a driver.
Nikki Brillon was old school ASCC.
So the Arnold Pine Racing team has moved over to the Tornado Alley Tour this season from the FARC Super Series. A quite embarrassing first lap of the finale for Taylor Brillon.
Whose cars were the Space Cadet cars?
Betches. And I just
okay, so now I know who to blame for my eyes hurting. Gotcha. Although I do like that 52. It works well. Also, Space Cadet Records sounds like a record brand I would listen to be honest. I do actually like that fetch. Ignore the ripping.
There's the 85 of Preston Orchard-Park. This is another quote-unquote placeholder. I didn't really get any notes on what to do with this car, so I just came up with this.
I like the 65.
I'm probably gonna do something similar.
I was gonna
cars for ARSS. Ars.
I was gonna say
that looks for the straight face.
That's the point.
That's what happens when you let me name your league.
I should let you name my league next, since it's going to be basically the same thing.
If we don't get a full field by 2 weeks from now.
Snake, I just asked that same question, like, right before you got here. Apparently not.
Yeah, again, ask Kansas Chaser. Anyway, Shawn Griswald is on top of the boards right now in the number 06. The Dave Hetzel team will be fielding 2 cars in the Tornado Alley Tour, in addition to their FARC Low Dollar Series operations.
Don't forget the Master Cup Independence Trophy, too.
Yes, that too. Gordon Tanner in the Denton Cars number 26, runner-up right now. And he is followed by Dale Underwood in the 03.
Is that another Kansas Chaser driver?
Who?
Tanner.
Oh.
No, that's Vetch entry.
Okay.
Dale Underwood, of course, running behind Kodi Richards in the number 53. The Bug in Black is back. Yep, Kodi Richards is, I believe that's his only FARC Low Dollar Series win. Appleton Fright Night back in 2010. Appleton Gessler on board the 53, sponsoring that car.
I didn't know Appleton, Wisconsin was big enough to have a fancy German car dealership, but okay.
Oh,
probably have
Taylor
a-
Brillon, good job.
Seems to be an eventful practice session.
Good thing practice is not canon. I'm sure the 51 car of Kerry Fenton is completely okay with that from the last race. The 65 is...
Entry and exit might be very fun here.
65 is Chuck Knaggs from
there's a
Rockford,
name.
Illinois.
Chuck Knaggs.
There's Tyler Bridgette, the Bridgette's Bridges machine. I'm quite pleased with how this car turned out. Hi, Luca. You're right behind me, but welcome to the YouTube chat. Where is Mindy Gunn? Mindy Gunn is 18th on the boards in practice.
I feel like saying in the boards means something different to her than most other drivers.
It's okay, Luca, it's just practice.
Luca, rate your drivers better. No, just kidding.
Oh, looks like Tina Tjorner is in trouble.
That's both of my cars.
Yeah. Looks like oh, that was a pretty big accident. Ray Diaz in the pie car slows down in turn 2, and everyone else just piles in.
Return of Math Motors. When did I miss this?
Oh, flip!
Can oh no. Can like half that accident be canon and the part with my drivers not be canon?
Can I opt out the same?
What was that, Fetch?
Incident in practice. Like this not being canon, there have been several incidents in practice. Probably safe to say there probably was one in the real practice.
Oh, hello, Gatlin Downey.
What is this? In practice? So, a bit entry and crash.
You might want to. What in the Xander Massey is? His AI is just shit posting all over the track.
Well, Snake, nothing's stopping you from entering cars in this series. You just haven't done so yet. If you got anything, I'd like to hear.
Okay, so that's crashing practice over.
All right, we're about to go to qualifying. So far, Shawn Griswald is the man to beat, followed by Gordon Tanner, Dale Underwood, Taylor Brillon, and Gatlin Downey. A little bit over 4 seconds separating first and last. Art Gordon, you got a bit of work to do there, buddy.
The Grand Marshal for today's race.
Shout out to Mindy Gunn for running a 19.666.
Let's listen in.
Okay, made it back a little bit sooner than I thought I would.
Hello, Cooper. We just started qualifying for Upper Michigan. This is the FARC Tornado Alley Tour opener.
I missed the previous race.
It was a fun one. I liked it.
Yeah.
All you missed was, and Carrie walked away.
Anyways.
Anyways, how is Art Gordon 4 seconds off the pace? How are you?
Right now, it's Andy Andersen on the pole in the Andersen racing machine. He is the son of former FARC Low Dollar Series competitor Jared Andersen.
Andersen it.
Harry Putz in the 93, so far on the outside of the front row.
Siege, I only have a few brain cells left. Please don't kill it with stuff like Andersen did.
Kill it more with stuff like Andersen did? Okay.
Andersen.
Although, I will say, is the 92 team, is that named Farside Motorsports?
No, it is not.
Because Gary Larson would be the perfect name for that team.
It is purely coincidental. I'm sure there are a number of people named Gary Larson out there.
Yeah.
Imagine being named Larson. Or Gary.
I don't think there are very many Garys anymore.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
I said someone, and that was actually what one thing my parents were going to name me was Gary. Dear God, I'm glad we did. I still got named after.
You do not look or sound like a Gary. I'm glad it worked out otherwise.
Hey, I got named after Gary Cooper anyway, so it worked out in my case.
Oh, all right.
Gary Cooper.
Yeah.
The gap from first to second is the same as the gap from second to, what is that, 14th?
Yeah.
And Like, yeah, I will say my dad knows his good westerns. I'll say that.
All right, Andy Andersen has taken the pole by a smidge over half a second over Harry Putz in the 93. Eddie Vero in his first late model start will roll off in third, and it's John Bennett fourth. Blake Chandler rounding out the top 5. It's Cody Lewis, Chuck Knaggs, Dale Underwood, Gatlin Downey, and Tyler Bridgette rounding out the top 10.
DHRE, get a good qualifying run. Challenge impossible.
Raymond Diaz, heck yeah.
Raymond Diaz was looking nowhere.
$100 laps coming up for the FARC Tornado Alley Tour opener. Oh, I forgot to do something.
A goal.
I forgot to switch out the Pappy AI file. And I still have the music going. I apologize. Second time I've forgotten that this evening.
You can switch the AI mid-race and it applies instantly?
No, I have to back out.
Ah.
But as soon as I load up the track again, it'll kick in.
Okay.
The Grand Marshal for today's race is about to give the command to get underway down at the head
There we
of the
go.
field. Let's listen in.
Here's a good look at the pole-winning number 21 car, Griesberger, on that machine.
We have the Warmly screen.
Oh, whoops. Just in time for the green flag.
Here we go. And here we go.
Go.
3 wide behind the top 3 right now.
That can't end well. Oh, I think there's been a little bit of
That's
contact.
4 wide. Yeah, a little bit of contact between the 26
We'll do
and
it well.
the 3. They keep it going so far. Clean start despite all appearances.
This is I need to say this, a gorgeous track.
Thank you, Windy City.
Yes,
Yeah, this
and
is one of the prettiest tracks ever made for this game.
Uh-oh.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's a yellow, needs to be.
Oh, that's John Bennett.
D8 is
16 with some creative lines there.
Where did he start?
Absolutely needs to be a yellow.
and
he
it
started
is
fourth.
John Bennett as a tire go down and he comes to a stop on the front stretch.
Surprised that was not a pileup.
Tire goes down, you can't just drive that shit back to the pits.
Yeah, probably would have made the pits, but the 03 was there.
Oh, I didn't see that. I just wanted to.
16 almost ate the Jersey Berry.
Who?
I just wanted to.
16 car almost ate the Jersey Berry.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, Tina Tjorner.
Ooh, she did. Very close call as Tina Tjorner tries to dodge the 58.
Yeah, that car. The spam car.
Reminds me
Let's
of,
go
like-
with spam car.
I think it was the end of the '99 Daytona 500 where
Oh,
Jeff Gordon
God.
went
Jeff
down on
Gordon.
the apron to split a lapped car.
And basically won the race, yeah.
That's how it goes.
John Bennett will return to the track. He's a lap down. He'll be able to get it back with another caution. Right now, Andy Andersen has led all 5 laps so far. It's followed by Harry Putt's father, presumably father of the other guy named Putz, Grayson. He's not doing so hot right now.
In other words, he really is a putz.
Cody Lewis
That was too
in
easy.
Cody Lewis in the more successful of the base cadet cars. Oh, Andy Andersen's got a problem. Brake failure on car 21.
I like the Justice
Don't
Jack.
drag the brakes under caution. This happens to you if you do that.
I was gonna say, if that's the case, then that may have had something to do with why he was as fast as he was in qualifying. maybe abusing them a little too much.
All right, that's
Also-
going to give Harry Putz the lead. Cody Lewis is second. Dale Underwood third. Taylor Brillon will be fourth. Chuck Knaggs is fifth in a car that does not look like it belongs in fifth place, but he has managed to get it up there.
Hey, the handle's good.
Yeah,
Handling good. He's handling good, doesn't matter how it looks.
got a big hole on the right side of the nose. You'd think that would be a disadvantage. Maybe it's helping him.
Brake cooling. Yeah, it's a beat up car, but you know what?
Cooling as
You know
well.
what? I'm just saying it's a beat up race car, but if there's anyone from like a higher division, might be looking at him. There's your evidence, and also Andersen, like anyone, I think car owners higher up would be at least impressed the fact that someone would know that there's a problem and have that much of a head on their shoulders to bring it in before it caused the problem much.
Cody Lewis going for the lead, but Putz has the run out of the corner off the high side. He's going to defend that spot for now. You'll notice that turn 4 really flattens out well before the exit on this track, one of the more unique features, as well as the lack of a retaining wall around 1 and 2.
Well, yeah, that's good. That just means in turn 4 they're going to get thrown out towards the wall. Basically turns that into calamity. It turns it into calamity corner because the inside just rises up off the ground instead of falling away.
3 wide. Mindy Gunn sticks herself in between the V8 and the 3. Blake Chandler finds himself in the middle of Gary Larson and Tina Tjorner. Very clean racing so far, despite all attempts to make it not so.
Yeah, and the 21's out entirely.
Ooh, yeah, Andy Andersen from the pole out of the race before 10 laps are complete.
It's a tire out. If it's a tire and he pulled in for brakes out of thing, that means tire came apart and took the brakes out. Or was
Brake
coming
fire
apart.
causing the tires to explode. Like,
Did I miss any shenanigans?
We got
Also-
Art Gordon going a lap down right now.
I'm like
And
fourth.
holding up the 03 and 65, costing them a ton of positions.
No flag, no flag.
Little kiss from the 53 to the 49.
the 03.
At least the at least you can say this about the 49 car. At least he's staying where he is. The 65 is going to be rather gutted about that. 58 car's only 1 lap down, isn't he? Or is he still on the lead lap?
Yeah, he's 1 lap down.
Okay, I thought he was 1 lap down.
Oh, here comes Gordon Tanner. From third to challenging for the lead.
Xander Massey.
Oh yeah, 52 car's been looking for that lead for a while.
And then the 26 came from out of nowhere. Oh, trouble. Gatlin Downey into the wall off of 4.
Doink.
Ooh. I just saw that. That was...
Splat.
That looks like it was a yellow.
Yeah.
I saw the yellow out there.
Run up on the 25 car?
Yep.
Yeah, I just bailed. Yeah, I just came up on the 25 and just bailed out of it too much. And maybe locked it down and got... Yeah, locked it down and got the rear end and got it sideways.
Splat.
That's an interesting place to spin.
Yeah, like that's what that looked like though. Yeah, I just bailed out of a move that almost worked instead of doing a bump and run. Sometimes when you try to be nice, you end up biting yourself.
Yeah, or he tried to... He got out in the corner faster than the car ahead of him.
AI software needs to work with heavy AI. Is this heavy AI? Is this that high?
Yeah, that wasn't really a self-spin as much as contact.
Yeah, he just ran up on the 25.
He got into the 25 and then looked like jammed the brakes in, and that's what kicked it around.
I know it wasn't. I was just like, it occurred to me when I was watching that.
And that's what I'm just saying what it looked like.
Things going around.
So.
Well, I was gonna say is it looks like he came up to the car ahead of him and just hit the and then retouched the brakes and lost. Yeah, I also blame Vinny.
Got a few takers on pit road. 52 is reporting that he's got a tire down. Wasn't expecting routine pit stops in this race, but I guess the back half of the field is going to try something.
Yeah, I know you can set the NI up to make it so that they are not likely to pit as often under caution, but I think you need the PAPI AI to work with that too. It's pain in the ass regardless.
Xander Massey is going to be our lucky dog, I believe.
I think that especially holds true when the short track in question tends to have a shorter lap time.
Oh, engine trouble for the V8.
Pain.
The V8 is now a V5.5.
It's dead, Napa.
No!
It's very dead. And brake problems for the 16 as well.
V8 is now a V half?
I remember when we first got him, Vegeta.
Flashes back to 20 laps ago.
Oh no, there's trouble with the 8A car. It is pulling over.
But yeah, the Vero's not going to be able to win here 2 years in a row now.
2 years in a row? Just delete 2020 entirely.
2 seasons in a row.
Xander Massey's going to get the wave around. Cody Lewis.
52 is...
last car on the lead lap. He came out in between the pace car and the 26. Should I wave him around too?
Yes.
Someone's lost the camshaft.
Yep.
That was V8.
That's the V8,
That was the
yeah.
8A car. No, it's the 8A car, don't you see it on the riff numbers? 8A.
No, it's a V8.
No, it says 8A. Look, Vinny, look at your own car.
If it was a V, if it was an A, it would have a middle bar. It does not.
Tire down on the 53 for Kodi Richards. He just got that thing changed.
What is going on under this caution?
It's like the tire, they didn't put all the lug nuts on, maybe, and it was like, yeah.
Ran over a loose lug nut on pit road. somehow managed to break the tire.
That too. I wonder if that could be like a loose wheel, maybe. At
Green
least.
flag back in the air, and the 98 has an issue. Everything and everyone is just breaking right now. Yep, that's an engine failure for Tyler Bridgette.
Stop breaking everything.
Is that Kansas Chaser or Vetch's entry?
Kansas Chaser.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Snake, that's a stream delay. There's only so much I can do with that.
I mean, you could always get better internet, but good luck with that one.
Gordon Tanner is pulled out to almost a 1.5-second lead over Taylor Brillon, who's going to be having to negotiate with the 53 of Kodi Richards and facing pressure from the 25 of Caitlin Cook.
Man, that 53 almost just did a LePage there.
Yeah, it could be either debris on the track or, if you look at the track surface, maybe it's coming apart. Who knows? Oh well.
I was also going to say maybe a loose wheel or a loose lug nut, too.
Crews probably aren't the most highly trained, considering that these cars aren't supposed to be doing routine pit stops.
There's our friend, Art Gordon.
Why is the 26 so fast?
Were they not supposed to be?
I was just expecting them to be a funny one-off. Fast. I think he's going to go full time.
Yeah, I've handed out a few star bonuses arbitrarily. He may be the recipient of one.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd establish some fast cars in this series. But Dale Underwood holding down the 4th spot. 5th is Chuck Knaggs. And holy crap, Mindy Gunn has come up through this field. It's right on board the 35 for a bit.
I guess it's just a super-sized road.
Oh, roughing up the 65. She may have just caused an accident right there.
Oh no. That's 25 in the wall.
It's roller derby, you gotta throw a few elbows.
Indeed.
Held up by the 49.
Oh, we got a couple of them in the wall.
Oh, what happened to Blake Chandler?
Oh shit, I forgot to get what I stepped out of the room for. I was too busy talking to my mom.
Taking another look from the overhead cam. So they were running up on the 25, who was stuck behind the 49. That hole closed up. But Mindy just kept going for it.
Wonder if she could see through the 65 car.
What was that, Vinny?
Wonder if she could see through the 65 car, see the lapper they were closing up on. I don't know how sightlines work.
I think Xander Massey will be receiving the lucky dog again. In the X car. Sim Racer X, he calls himself.
We need a character whose last name is like Racer, so we can have him be Sim Racer X's brother.
If we're going to call someone Racer, are they really going to be faster, or are they going to
Don't
either
think about it.
they either have to be the best driver ever or just a joke.
Scott Speed was a real thing. Or is,
No.
I should say. Who I should add had one of the coolest names ever.
Just a shame that he sucked.
Everything but Rallycross, apparently.
Yeah.
Gordon Tanner will be heading to the pits this time.
58's coming in too.
This is X. What?
What's the sponsor on the pie car? Glad you asked.
Oh boy, it's a good one.
Cool Math Games is on board the Ray Diaz machine.
So many hours on block source.
Is that site even still around?
Yes,
I believe
it is.
so.
Only one way. I was gonna say only one way to find out.
I think I played block source out of nowhere, like probably 6 months ago or something for no reason. I think it just came to mind.
Gonna give the pie car the wave around. He cycled to just behind the pace car. One lap to green. Taylor Brillon has inherited the lead. Dale Underwood behind her. Then Mindy Gunn up to third behind the lapped car of Kodi Richards. Grayson Putz up into the fourth spot, followed by Preston Orchard-Park. Then it's Gatlin Downey, who slapped the wall earlier. Harry Putz 7th, Gary Larson 8th, Cody Lewis 9th, and Caitlin Cook rounds out the top 10. And there's the green, coming to lap 38.
Gary and Harry Putz should have a brother named Gary.
You missed the obvious sister Mary, but alright.
No, I know what I said.
Cars 16 and 58 coming back into the pits.
I mean, dairy putts make sense since they're from Wisconsin.
Taylor Brillon still leading the way in the Arnold Pine machine. That team, as I mentioned at the top of the show, has moved over to the FARC Tornado Alley Tour this season.
Now, what I should have done is Terry Putz and Richard Putz so I could have doubled down on the dick jokes.
Mindy Gunn in the ex-Arnold Pine car, challenging for second, but we've got another caution. Why?
What's happened now?
Why? Just the I felt the venom off of that.
What?
Why?
Yeah, why? Just
Oh, more mechanical woes for the Dave Hetzel team. Shawn Griswald into the 06. Tire down on that machine. He comes to a stop in turn 4.
That was me this weekend when I was trying to run a race with a default Cup mod with a 2007 Cup car set at California. And the AI would keep wrecking into turn 1 for no reason.
Why?
I'd just see the caution for something behind me and be like, why? What did you Muppets do now?
Now what?
Kodi Richards will be the lucky dog, but he is 2 laps down, so he'll still be behind. Should I send Art Gordon to the back, or do I keep him in second in line?
It's FARC, second in line.
Send him back, I'd say.
around him. Move him out of the way.
Especially if they're not doing double foul restarts here.
Yeah.
AI are getting horribly confused. That's why they don't have collisions under caution. Is that 49 so slow?
Hmm?
It's a 49 is so slow.
Many great minds will spend many hours debating this very topic.
I guess you just got bad ratings.
Bad is pretty much the beginning and end.
Heroes across the board. Yeah, and DNFs can really hurt your team. Could go into a DNF spiral out of control.
After
Stop
pitting on
winning.
the last caution, Gordon Tanner in the 26 is back up into 9th place. He sits in between the base cadet cars.
Look, all three of my drivers are in a line.
1 lap to green.
The Y from earlier should have been. You should have finished. Fuck. You should have channeled your inner Paul page and been like, why? How did they get to this point?
Back to green, 5 laps to halfway. We won't have a halfway break, but I will save the results and replay as usual. Taylor Brillon gets away. The battle is for second. Mindy Gunn gets under the 03. Dale Underwood trying to not lose third to Grayson Putz in the 73. Gordon Tanner might have roughed up the 93 a little bit as he works his way back through the field.
He is flying. He's right.
Yeah, Gordon Tanner's flying. Meanwhile, battle for the lead. Mindy Gunn versus Taylor Brillon. Arnold Pine sitting up on the pit box, regretting the decision to sell that car to Mindy Gunn right now, I'm sure.
They just buy it back.
There'll be some people in Illinois and Minnesota really watching this performance, that's for sure. Great drive from Gunn so far.
What was that?
That's a great drive from Gunn so far.
Yeah. She started all the way back in 13th. But here comes Gordon Tanner to spoil the party.
Also, we're halfway.
Yeah, Gordon
Gunn's
Tanner
fighting
currently
for it.
holds the fastest lap and is gonna. I think he's gonna make quick work of the 9 here.
Driving past him like it's nothing.
Or did we already save it and I missed it?
Yeah, Gunn looked like she burned her tires up. Either way, the 26 car is so much faster than these two.
Oh crap! I forgot to save it halfway.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, I'll save it after Ray Diaz crosses the line here.
Alternatively, you could you could save the replay and check it that way.
Okay, yeah, just in case the game crashes or I have some kind of power loss.
Or some kind of fatal malady.
Fatal death disease.
Yeah.
I'm for death.
Yeah, but if you have fatal...
35's gotten around the 9 per second.
If you have fatal death disease, you can just have Luca run this, right?
Yes.
Meanwhile, battle for 4th, Preston Orchard-Park versus Dale Underwood.
Underwood. Trying to
Grayson Putz gets around the 85 for that 5th spot. He's going to get to work on the 03.
Really cut his way through traffic. Made that look easy. Not a lot of hesitation.
Gatlin Downey still doing well, despite the damage. Riding on board the 00.
Right quarter is definitely good.
You know, something occurred to me about this track. This track has been sitting in my NR active directory since 2009.
Oh.
It has never been moved to my backup folder.
Well,
Sweet.
yeah, I think it's very main directory worthy.
Yep, absolutely. Never been moved there in like since I got it in 09.
Heck yeah.
But I know I've run a bunch of like
2003 is definitely one of the games ever.
yeah, like because when I got this originally, I just run like occasionally just a couple of races on it, just with like that I wouldn't need to show anybody, just to like test car sets and the like.
Coming to 38 to go, Gordon Tanner's decision to pit for fresh tires is paying off wonderfully. He's opened up to almost a 6-second lead over Mindy Gunn. Well over 6-second lead there.
Cooper, have you ever lapped the super speedway on the outside of the track grounds here?
You mean the road outside, like going by like the high school?
Yeah.
And there's like the giant quarry and shit in that are outside of 3 and 4.
I think it wraps around and is super banked and janky, like a giant bowl.
The chasm. So that's where the giant chasm comes from.
Yeah, for anyone not wondering, or for who's curious, there is a like way out of bounds. You can't see it from any of these camera shots because the trees are hiding it so well. You can see it right there in the back straightaway. You can see a tiny bit, but there is actually an outer ring here.
Indeed.
I wonder what it would take to. I wonder what it would take to edit this track to make that to make that like a track of its own. Maybe do like illegal street races.
Oh no, LPs. That's all. That's it because it follows the normal direction of the track.
Yeah, hopefully it won't take much more work than that.
Yeah, you'd maybe have to add pits. You'd have to have a route to get to the pit lane, but
of course, yeah.
Well, if I remember correctly,
you have to go back onto the main oval and go to the pits.
Well, if I remember correctly, it might also
Here's
be
an idea.
The geometry. Yeah, I think
geometry
Go
edits because it's
go onto the streets.
because it's really warped and wanky or janky.
Yeah.
Wanky.
It's really wanky.
That's the most. That's the most.
Kinkiest way you can describe it.
I was gonna say that's the kinkiest thing I've ever heard out of Vinny's mouth.
I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but it's the most sexually charged thing I've ever heard Vincenzo say.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dale Underwood's had a suspension problem. That's gonna screw him out of a top 5 run
He was
for the
having a
old
good
FARC
race, too.
veteran.
Yeah, Nikki, I hate speeders.
26 is just making everyone look like an idiot.
Thank you, Luca. They just brought me a beer.
Oh.
Oh, and we got a caution.
Very nice.
That's a car flipping in the background.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
I was gonna say I saw someone scream up the banking.
I think it was the
Why?
9.
How did we get to this point?
Yeah, I see Preston Orchard-Park is now in 3rd. That might very well be the 9. Yep, Taylor
Yeah.
Brillon upside down in turn 4.
Oh
Well,
dear.
I got behind, and I
Did
just
it
saw
happen?
Taylor Brillon driving full speed through pit road.
I'm
This happened.
I opened this track up in 3D Sim just because I wanted to look around at some stuff. There is a 1950s car just chilling outside the in the back straightaway, and it's a 57 just chilling in the back right near pit entry, and it's amazing. And that is
About to hurt.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's gonna hurt.
so 16 ran up on the 9. The 9's cutting low, trying to get around the 49.
Just a jam up. Yeah, there's that 57 you saw there. It was the blue car. and
Right
then
back up in the track.
bam.
Why?
Yeah, that is a tell us how you really feel, Taylor moment.
She Danica'd the
Dance
16
Muppet
partially.
No, she didn't Danica. She didn't.
She
You're not
she
Danica.
she almost wiped out that nice looking car there.
Yeah.
That's the exact car I was talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, at least she did a good job weaving between those Jersey barriers.
And then just kills the 16.
Well, I guess it was revenge.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think she was out of control.
Yeah, that was the element of panic, but at the same time, I have a feeling probably not gonna feel too bad about it.
I think that's taking the 16 out as well.
Where is the leader? Where the hell is the leader?
You just passed him,
I
like.
think you passed
There
him.
he is.
He's in the middle of lapping most of the field.
Also,
Yeah.
One other thing about this track also, there is a lot of Mercedes-Benz cars that are all over the place, and I don't think you can see too many of them from the track itself.
This one?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's the same object that I've been using for all of the random Gesslers that are hiding around Gravis City.
There's so many guesses in Gravis City.
Fancy
I just saw-
German car. Don't think too
Yeah.
hard about it.
Also saw I saw the object of a standalone one on another Windy City track. I said, yoink. That being Desert Road Course. And I'm like, ooh, this is a blue Mercedes that's been chilling here by this gas station for as long as this game's been out, and I've never noticed it.
Gatlin
'Cause
Downey
it's
is the
Windy
lucky
City.
dog.
It's a Windy City track. Yeah, there's gonna be a shit ton of hidden crap.
Well, no, this was hiding in plain sight, and I guess it looks so similar to the regular low poly car objects that I didn't really notice that it was anything different other than that.
Yeah, but that's what I like about Windy City tracks. You can go off and wander around a lot of them.
Oh, you can do that in Gravis City too.
Yeah,
The
love,
Gravis City
love the attention to detail on the Windy City tracks. These
Yeah.
are absolute classics.
Like, what's that Rushmore track that Lewis uses in
Scenic
his
Byway.
league? Yeah, that one is classic. It's
They
kind of
don't
like
make them like they used to.
What do you that's something that Gravis City, the Gravis City Zone 7 track definitely. I definitely got a lot. I love the little stuff and the attention to detail in the background. Like there's the giant ranch house here, the high school. There's the football field with people on the field lined up. So there's a high school football game, or whatever, going on at the same time.
What happens if the ball goes onto the track?
That'd be a lot would have to go wrong for that to happen.
Snake.
Probably cause
Sorry I
a lot
didn't
more
point
to
this
go
out earlier, but smoking gun. I like that.
That's a good one.
Also, that high school or whatever has the biggest American insecurity syndrome flag I've ever seen in my life.
What?
So this is something that you don't do over in your country, but we do here because we're stupid. There's these where people will fly unnecessarily large American flags because they feel that they need to. Look in the background right in the shot right now. It's gonna maybe hard to see. There it is. Right there in the background. Over that tree.
Flag.
That is massive.
And in front of the tree.
Look,
Yeah,
before we get back to green here, I'd like to say we Americans are a forgetful bunch. So having the flags plastered all over the place helps us remember where we actually are.
Well, I mean, and it definitely doesn't have anything to do with the fact that there's
Especially, hold on.
Gonna
when,
replace the flags.
Especially
You
when
do
you're
that.
in a place that is like imitation Canada. You might really get this confused for Canada every now and then.
Oh no!
I'm changing flags. Could be funny.
No one could mistake that this was Canada.
Going back
I'm
to
sorry.
green.
I'm thinking we were in Minnesota. Sorry.
By the way, I may or may not have checked the send lapped cars to the back box on better cautions.
Boo! I want Art Gordon up front.
Not that it makes much difference. Gordon Tanner has pulled out to a massive lead already. 25 to go this time by. Mindy Gunn still hangs on to second place. Blake Chandler challenging Preston Orchard-Park for third. '85 hangs on to the spot, and he might be getting a run on the 35 here. Aiden, very unlikely for a car to go in the middle of that high school football field during play, but not impossible. Yeah, did you see the adventure that Taylor Brillon just had?
You need to have something like that, but going like 90 degrees to the right, and it would need to. Yeah, like the trajectory is questionable.
Basically, have a steering rack failure.
So, are we not forgetting that one Arlo Trucks race with Dale Plow? Where he fell off the side of the hill at this track and kept going?
I can believe it.
I think either Bobby Porteau did the same thing, or he sent another car off the road, and it did that in a light model race here. Blake Chandler to third place.
Yeah, because there's a fence out there.
Yeah, but there's like a lot of grass too, and like he fell down and flipped over and came back in the race.
It's all good. Everything's fine.
It's Dale Plow. He probably didn't have a backup truck and just did the best he could.
Yeah, that's why you don't. That's why you don't mess with him.
It's probably what he's still trying
Leave him
this
alone.
year.
Yeah, leave him alone. What's he doing? His best, goddammit.
He is living the dream
Yeah.
that you and I only wish we could be doing.
Unironically, yes.
Being a virtual backmarker? Okay, that's a weird dream.
That's what he's
Driving
thinking.
race
He's pulling
cars.
out by a second every lap.
In a
Driving
video
race
game,
cars,
but
darn
yeah, sure.
We will.
There's the X car doing in the wall, it seems.
What do you mean, what is he doing in the wall? That's his natural habitat.
The race sim machine trying to rack up as many X's as possible.
Yeah.
I'm just now realizing that's why
We're
that
now running this with
oh my
iRacing,
god.
apparently.
Racism.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
Kyle Larson.
What do you mean, Kyle? It's Gary in the race.
Cody Lewis is way out in no man's land. What the hell has happened to that car?
I think that's pulling off.
Oh,
I think where that's going.
Never mind.
wow, that was almost really bad. I mean, that was still pretty
Whoa.
bad. He
Whoa.
smacked that wall good. Should we throw a
Wait,
caution
did he
for that?
almost...
That's
Did
a
he-
brake failure. Yeah.
Just completely
over
blew the
anymore.
corner.
That's a
Gone
brake
into
failure.
the wall route first.
There is no
Did he,
mechanical indication, though.
That's weird. Because that's what that looked like.
Caution is out for Cody Lewis having an adventure outside turn 1.
Reminds me of that one Master Cup Czech Republic race where Avery Holtzman stayed out on dry tires in the rain.
Yeah, because he took off out of the pit lane like he was on fucking nitrous, and then it's like, that's what that looks like. They just decided, now we're gonna try dry tires and immediately.
There's no
crashed
yellow.
I just remember your bit of commentary there being.
That's what it looked
funny.
like. Yeah, because he came out of the pits like he was on fucking NOS or whatever.
It was a yellow.
Passed like 5 cars and then immediately crashed.
Never forget round of Czech, or would it be now round of Czechia? Czechia.
Czechia.
Yep.
In which
Did I say
series?
Czech Republic, I meant Czechia.
Well,
it was
the Czech
Same
Republic.
thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
Preston Orchard-Park is up in smoke.
Oh,
Well,
no.
it would have been. That's a nice looking race car too.
Dang.
It'd still be it would be the round of Czechia now, but like then it was not, because that was not the official.
Hey, Siege, you did that 85?
Yeah.
I like it. It looks like a very good, and I mean this as a compliment, knockoff of an Ike car.
It's a little bit like Monster Energy to me.
Yeah, but
I was
like
gonna
something
say-
Ike would think. Yeah, like that bright
it looks
neon green
kind
and
of-
black.
Yeah, but no, I paint cars like that too. Just maybe not with green, but with other. But like,
Yeah.
I do like that car.
No, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying comparing
know what
to
you're
Ike
saying.
to the top.
25 is missing.
There's some
Yeah,
weird
trouble
ass-
for the other base cadet car, Caitlin Cook.
Wait, hold on. Is it base
There's
cadet?
some weird ass.
That's even better than what I thought it was.
That technically exist in real life. Like, there's an 8-mile street course that's based on the streets outside San Francisco that's been made.
Oh yeah, I have that.
Really?
One, the Presidio Bay. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I have that. Yeah, Presidio Bay.
Excuse me.
Yeah, but like, isn't it like very bare bones?
It does the thing that, okay, so there's this track I have called Lake Iblis. It is the most obscure NR03 track that's ever been made. It does this awful thing where it uses a normal map as water. That's wretched to look at. Presidio Bay is the only other track that does that.
So like, it just as one layer puts the Google Map thing
It's also
on.
It's like pink and blue.
I was also going to point out Buchanan,
Oh.
if that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah,
Art Gordon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bikerniecki, I think that's how it's pronounced. I had no idea what that track actually looked like. It doesn't, like, the layout's correct. It doesn't really look like that in real life, though.
it looks even chunkier, right?
Just the fact that a track from Latvia has been made for this game is strange. Cool, but strange.
And no, you know what the most, I think at least, is the most obscure track ever, like real track ever made into NR? Weirdly, it has hosted a FARC race twice.
Huh?
What track?
Lake Afton.
Oh,
Lake Afton.
yeah.
I wouldn't say that one because that's got a lot of history to it.
I never knew it was real.
Forever
until
destroyed
after
my
FARC.
view of the name Afton.
Which track are we talking about?
Lake Afton is a real
That's what I
track,
thought.
like
Okay,
for
I'm sorry I missed it.
motorcycles or something back in like the 50s. Oh yeah, wasn't Edenvale also like a real track or something?
Yeah.
The one you based Redacted after?
Huh? Edenvale was a real track in Canada in like the 70s or whatever.
I thought it was like California, some airport in,
It was
like,
in Canada.
Inland Empire. Okay.
All right, going back to green. We'll have 10 laps to go at the line.
But Redacted, I'm talking about Night Vale.
What are you talking about, Dave?
Wasn't Edenvale like the base for Night Vale?
What are you... Edenvale... No. Edenvale's never been run in a Canon race before.
No, but I'm pretty sure it was the track Siege.
What
edited.
are you talking about, Dave?
Siege, what was... Oh. I don't know. I'm just mumbling gibberish.
Before we get abducted.
Yes, Edenvale was the base track for Night Vale. Also, we're 3 wide.
Damn it, Siege.
Rip Siege, he's gonna get abducted now.
I've been through that experience. It turns out fine, usually.
pity sticker has been applied.
Oh, what? Where were you going, Xander Massey?
Heard titty sticker and went way off into the boonies, I guess.
Most normal iRacing.
Do we throw the caution for that?
It's just international, though.
If you saw a boobies,
Wouldn't be surprised, but I wouldn't because of how many laps there are to go.
Yeah. John Bennett's made another trip to pit lane. Gordon Tanner, Vetch. Could we declare him like the defending champion, or at least the defending Rockford 200 winner?
Can we have him
I'm
like
up
the
for
whole
that.
season too?
yes, I want him full. He's going full time. He was initially planning to go part time, but he's done so well today that he decided, screw it, I've got funds.
He did the he pulled a Don Wilson basically.
Or when it was doing like, I think Gearhart did this in ARCA a couple of times where he did so well after the first couple of races, he figured out, hey, money's coming in to keep this thing running, and we're actually in a good position to go for it. Go for the full year.
Ooh, Ray Diaz, what are you doing?
That's spotter did not clear you. Or spotter cleared you when he shouldn't have.
Grayson putts up to third place over Blake Chandler.
He's basically been powerboat racing. Yeah. That's what he's been doing.
Breeze coming back after him. 3 to go right now. Shawn Griswald, you're a lap down.
He doesn't need to be doing this.
I mean, it's not his fault the 3 keeps washing up.
He jammed his nose there almost at the
White
apex.
white flag for Gordon Tanner.
Oh dear, X car is being spedular.
I wonder how many cars he would have lapped at the entire race. At the
He's got
basically most of the race gone green.
names.
Who?
Or 2 last names.
Gordon Tanner takes the victory at the Ishpeming Speedway. Mindy Gunn takes second place, 6.44 seconds behind our race winner. Grayson Putz hangs on to third place thanks to a little help from the lapped car of Shawn Griswald. Is Blake Chandler fourth. Gatlin Downey recovers to finish fifth. Chuck Knaggs is sixth. Gary Larson 7th. The 25 of Caitlin Cook is the last car to finish on the lead lap. Then it's Shawn Griswald 9th and Harry Putz rounding out the top 10.
Somehow that team
No
got a double.
disrespect to any Ishpeming ice in the chat, but Ishpeming sounds like a 6-lane pileup of the vocal cords.
You already said that.
Yeah, you better go apologize to Washer now.
Them's fighting words, Nikki, according to people from Upper Michigan, probably.
You know, if I didn't know this place
Lewis went
was
out with a tire problem. I think he basically got shot out of the track because one of his tires had a puncture.
You know, if I didn't know this place was in Michigan, I would have said it was the suburb of Philadelphia.
Do they have a habit of sounding unique?
No, Ryan. If it was a suburb of Philadelphia, we would have been racing in Leghorn.
Yeah, it's when I heard Ishpeming, I thought, okay, so is this in Minnesota or is this like because that's got to be a fucking Native American name.
Yeah,
If it's in Michigan, is Vincenzo going to kick my ass?
Yep,
Right.
yep, it is.
So this is a Windy City racing track. Will the victory screen get me banned? Let's find out.
It's in the round.
Nah, probably not.
I was going to say, I didn't think Windy Wait, which track would get you? Oh.
No. That's pretty normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, this track's an easy drive from where a lot of my family's from. It's just outside of Marquette.
Name Ishpeming
Today,
comes.
Gordon Tanner says he's going full time.
Ishpeming comes from meaning above.
So Gordon Tanner, I'm sure is pleased with his company in Victory Lane. I sincerely apologize for the heteronormative assumptions there. I will go flog myself in a bit.
I mean, there's.
I haven't stated that he would.
There's weirder ways to.
Don't know.
I
mean, I could actually turn. I could have just. I'd rather just make things. I could make you wrong.
There's weirder spank material than that, but that's a.
Hey, this is a judgment-free zone.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no judgment coming here. I was.
Nice change of pace.
Yeah.
Well, Vincenzo, if we are fighting, then I have this to say to you. Voice chat replies. Kamehameha.
Give me a moment.
Don't go away, folks. If you're familiar with these streams, you know what's coming next.
Of doom.
And if you
just remember, there's an easy way to defeat Nikki. Just hire Lecklater as your bodyguard.
That easy.
Just once I want it to be milk in a shoe time.
What about Daniel Ricciardo?
Alright. It's time for Room of Doom.
We do not simp for mediocre Australians here.
We just simp for fake Australians from Pennsylvania.
The wrong penalty roll.
No, Dave, that's only you.
What about fake Australians?
That's the wrong penalty chart.
Bonk.
And now we have the right penalty chart.
There we go.
Unlike AFCC, we do disqualify cars in FARC.
Because we don't give a goddamn about what the sponsors have to say.
Maybe the sponsors should not be sponsoring cheaters. But then again, every team cheats, according to the shirt by Vinny G, which I am wearing right now, and you should go buy if it's still up for sale.
All right.
No, you're wearing the 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70.
Hey, that's a hoodie. You can wear a shirt under a hoodie.
Yeah, that's
this is
point
true.
This is called 7077.
Thank you, Cooper, for the kayfabe save.
1011 Speedway.
Yep.
We still can't see it, though.
Yeah, because he's wearing a hoodie over it, nerd.
Harry Putts, our 10th place finisher, is up first, and he rolls an 18. He is safe.
This is a question I posited the other day, though, Cooper. Is Fitzwater a rental Australian or just a fake Australian?
I will not answer that question.
Even
smart
to drive a mini golf car.
I will also not answer that question.
That will be left to the audience as an exercise. Talk amongst yourselves.
It'll be left to the audience. Talk amongst yourselves and turn it in sometime after the 4th of never.
Let's probably continue this conversation off stream.
Yeah.
Oh no, that menu died. Can you go fix that? We'll continue this conversation never.
You don't get chucked in the deep fryer if we didn't.
Anyway, P9, Shawn Griswald is up next.
Hold on, what are we deep frying? Are we deep frying veg?
We're deep frying your face if you don't shut it.
We are risking deep frying our top 10 finishers. Shawn Griswald will not get deep fried.
I just had fries.
I thought about doing that, but I didn't.
Caitlin Cook is up next. All right, Caitlin Cook remains uncooked by rumor. Indy finish. Gary Larson is up next.
Will he get through tech inspection, or will his car get sent to the far side?
It will not. He rolls an 11. An 11. Chuck Knaggs is up next. And that's a 9. He is safe.
The car with a bullet hole finished 7th.
Gatlin
Handled
Downey,
fine.
our P5 finisher, the first D10
A
roll.
little more likely. These cars are being inspected a little more thoroughly.
And Gatlin Downey survives Room of Doom. He bribed the officials with donuts from Uncle Dude's. Which, by the way, is a real donut shop in New Jersey. I don't know what they're doing, sponsoring a car way the hell out in Michigan. But that's their business. And
I think the first,
it's paid off for Gatlin
New
Downey
Jersey
with his
is to
5th
leave.
place finish.
I think it's because the first thing you do in New Jersey is leave.
Blake Chandler.
heard this. I heard something on a podcast that I will quote here. When left to their own devices, traffic engineers will always create New Jersey.
Sorry, guys.
Why is that New Jersey plastered all over my United States of America?
Oh, that was close. Wait, no, never mind. That's a 10.
Blake Chandler survives Room of Doom. Grayson Putz up next. He's our P3 finisher. Room of Doom is being quite merciful. Or maybe it's just saving the big whammy for the end.
I was gonna say the pockets have been greased appropriately.
I mean, it was. I think Room of Doom got it out of its system with Trek earlier.
Yeah.
Potential spoilers for National Dirt Trucks for anyone who has not seen that yet. Let's maybe keep it off stream.
It's been posted in the forum, so we can.
Sorry.
I think we can discuss it.
I'd just like to say I do like what Trek has done with that series. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. I try to get in as many of those as I can.
All right. Mindy Gunn had a hell of a drive up to 2nd place. And it's a 10. Mindy Gunn survives Room of Doom.
Yeah, for the most stressful part.
And now, the P1 finisher, Gordon Tanner, defending FARC Tornado Alley Tour champion.
No, he isn't. He's a powerboat champion.
Okay, fine. Powerboat champion. Powerboats, late models. It's pretty easy to get them mixed up.
Yeah.
Cut me some slack here.
Yeah, especially if you're a certain idiot who likes to drive them into lakes. But that's another story for another day.
Say Charlie's having flashbacks to an embarrassing incident.
And Gordon Tanner rolls a 7. He is your official winner tonight.
Hey! Been good.
All right, that's FARC Tornado Alley Tour round number 1 in the books. That was a fun race. Gordon Tanner comes out on top. Thank you all for joining me. I'm Charlie Gearhart, and thank you for a farking good time.
Fark you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fark you!
No, fark you, you farking.
For those
Fark brain.
For those, the gulag will be have 2 vacancies for you.